The Republican-controlled U.S. House of Representatives approved sweeping tax legislation, sending the bill to the Senate. The biggest overhaul of the U.S. tax system in more than 30 years could be signed into law by President Donald Trump if both chambers of Congress approve it. The House passed by bill by a vote of 227 to 203, overcoming united opposition from Democrats and 12 Republicans.
That brings us one step closer to the president making good.
I want to start off by thanking the American people, our constituents, for sending us here to do this work for them. This is one of the most important pieces of legislation that Congress has passed in decades to help the American worker, to help grow the American economy. This is profound change, and this is change that is going to put our country on the right path. For all those millions of men and women in America who are living paycheck to paycheck, who are struggling to get ahead, help is on the way. For all those businesses that are tied with one hand behind their back in this global economy, having a hard time compete, help is on the way.
U.S. President also congratulated the House of Republicans who voted in favor of cutting taxes. He took to Twitter and wrote, "Congratulations to Paul Ryan, Kevin McCarthy, Kevin Brady, Steve Scalise, Casey McMorris, Rogers, and also all great House Republicans who voted in favor of cutting your taxes," he said. The White House said that all Americans stand to benefit from the tax package that passed the United States House of Representatives and is on its way to the Senate.
That has been this administration's focus. Look, again, this is a tax plan that we hope benefits all Americans primarily, and priority number one is middle-class Americans. That has been this administration's focus. We feel like that is certainly addressed and been prioritized in this legislation, and we're going to be very excited to sign it hopefully in the coming days. I'm not going to get into a back and forth on a detailed hypothetical situation that I don't have in front of me and that I can't quickly do the math on, but I can tell you we feel like this plan fully addresses helping the middle class, giving the majority of middle class Americans more of their money back, and that's what we've been focused on, and we feel confident in that.
The plan includes steep tax curbs for corporations and wealthy taxpayers, as well as temporary tax cuts for some individuals and families. It repeals a section of the Obamacare health system and allows oil drilling in Alaska's Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. And these are just two of the many narrow changes added to the bill to secure sufficient to win its passage. Middle-income households would see an average tax cut of $900 next year, while the wealthiest 1% of Americans would see an average cut of $51,000.